Then we have clause 7, support. It has 5 subclauses. First one, clause 7.1, is resources. It is about items needed to meet the requirements of ISO 9001:2015. These could be the resources on hand versus what needs to be procured, including labor or skills, plant or office facilities, utilities, information technology or communications, transportations or logistics, equipment, working conditions or environment, or organizational knowledge. Then clause 7.2 talks about competence. It is all about assessing the aptitude of those who execute QMS processes. It is done against the requirement for the tasks assigned to them, and any deficiencies be addressed through personal training, exposure, outsourcing, or reassignment. And clause 7.3, awareness. Here, the quality objectives and policies established earlier should be communicated not only to the ones who are in administering the QMS but to everyone in the organization. They must know the policies and objectives, what they must do to achieve its goals, and what happens if they don't adequately meet these requirements. Then we have clause 7.4, communications, which talks about who needs to know about each specific QMS element, how and when that communication will take place, and who is responsible for the information being transmitted. Finally, we have clause 7.5, documented information. For any statement given by the department or organization, they need to have supported document or evidence in the form of either a document or a record. Documentation is required to both meet that which is required by the standard, but also what is needed by the organization itself to practically implement the QMS, whereas records are factual evidences which are required for the processes being carried out for assurance. They must be maintained and should have clear document control with a standardized approved format. There must be a plan and approach governing documentation, dissemination, what, when, and where documentation can be accessed and by whom, integrity or validation, revision, approval, storage, and destruction if applicable.